just wondering how you're feeling after a second weekend where you guys able to come out with a winning record, but still not able to come up with a win against Stanford, a ranked opponent. Going into a tournament where you guys have more ranked teams, does that put any extra pressure on coming out with wins in that kind of non-conference? Because it's ending coming up when you guys come back here for the Oregon Classic and stuff.
Yeah, I think we take what we learned from these past 2 weekends. Obviously, there are a lot of things that we can improve on, and we know that. So kind of just tweaking the little things and see what we can move around and kind of fix on our end. And then I think once we have that, we'll be good no matter who we play, whether it's the first-ranked team or 64th team, whoever. So I think just cleaning up some pieces on our end and then pushing that into our games and kind of our game plan for the next couple weeks will be good for us.
What were some of those things?
I think just like communication, just little missed things here and there on the field. So I think just pushing those like in our practice today and making sure we're on the same page will really help us move forward.
Coach said last week she wanted to see you guys be more of yourselves when you're on the field after that first week kind of struggles. Do you feel like you guys were able to do that more despite obviously the loss to end the weekend against Stanford?
Oh, 1,000%. I think our energy was consistent, and I think our effort, like, no doubt was there. Obviously, it's just like we lost by 1 run. Like, we're right there. So I think just pushing that energy and pushing that effort till the very end we will be a different team. And I think we've shown throughout those first 3 games we were a very different team, and just kind of pushing that all the way through the weekend.
This has been a really intense, obviously, non-conference schedule for you guys with the amount of ranked opponents you face, despite not getting maybe as many wins against ranked opponents that maybe you would have liked. You guys have been in every single one of these games, maybe 2 losses, I think a loss. Clemson, I think, was 1. Stanford was 1 run. Does that, in a weird way, despite it being a loss, still give you guys confidence knowing that you're right in those games? You're 1 pitch away, 1 swing away from coming away with the dub instead of a loss, and kind of how does that help you guys moving forward into this weekend when you've got 3 more ranked opponents on the docket?
I think it gives us a lot more confidence knowing that it's literally 1 pitch, 1 step. Like, it's nothing major that we have to clean up on our end. So I think it's just pushing that 1 pitch to maybe 2 pitches and just seeing how we can push that in practice and how we can push it in our reps and just see what those difference will be in like these first few games and kind of make our adjustments there. So I think it's exciting knowing that like we're not losing by much. We're right there, and some of those, if we pick it up on our end, we come out winning in those games.
Coach Lombardi said last week that it's just cleaning up a few things. It seems like after this past week, it's kind of the same message. So cleaning up those few things, you feel like cleaning them up is more mental or is it more physical that you guys need to do in order to clean up those things? Or do you feel like it's just because it's so early in the year still and you guys are still trying to figure out how to work together a little bit more?
Yeah, I think it's a little more mental, just the preciseness of everything and making sure we need to be there for backups and certain plays. So I think it's just like the little mental mistakes. I think physically we are very capable, there's no doubt. I think we mesh really well together, so I don't think that's a problem on our field. Just each and everyone individually making that mental reset and helping the team further with whatever situation comes up.
What did you most enjoy about this past weekend? Just what you guys
honestly
were?
Like the energy shift. Like I think it really helped us and allowed us to kind of play a little more free regardless of the outcome. Like I really felt our presence on the field. So I think that was like my favorite part about this whole weekend.
We heard a few times preseason that power is a big difference with this season's team. How has it felt to kind of bring that twice now with 2 home runs?
It's been great. I think I've always said this, like I'm really never looking for a home run. I'm just looking for a good pitch to hit. And if it goes out, awesome. Like there's a plus on our end. So I think just bringing that mindset and kind of passing that to my teammates and hoping that kind of just gets passed down through our lineup and just finding holes and getting on base will kind of help us produce for the next couple games.
You guys have 5 games in 3 days. Just how is the team trying to mentally prepare itself for that type of an onslaught where there is no time for a break? It's go, 3 straight days. How do you make sure you guys are in that right mindset for that type of situation?
I think like taking today's like this, like just like our time seriously for what it is. We get a few hours just kind of practicing and really paying attention to those little details while we have the time, because obviously tomorrow will be a little different. We're a little less on time, and then we kind of got to go into games. So I think like really refining what we feel like we missed a little bit right now and here, and then just playing the game at that point. Like there's nothing you can do except play and kind of see what happens.
You guys have your old school Texas A&M on the schedule this weekend. Just wondering how you're feeling about getting to see your old teammates and what that matchup is going to be like.
Yeah, it'll be exciting. They're a great team, so I think it'll be a very good competitive game for us. And honestly, I'm excited to see my friends. Like it'll be fun. It'll be really fun.